Hi guys, this is this is Joey with Mahalo Video Games. I'm here to discuss the recent patch that was uploaded this morning here, very early in the morning, for Age of Empires Online. This is the newest patch. The patch is build 5428, I believe. But anyway, I just went through the whole list and realized I wasn't recording, so I'm gonna do it again, but a little quicker. The major things that changed here. The Defensive Creed Booster Pack, which a lot of people have, I have for example, has been reorganized and changed so that you get better rewards, you get more consistent better rewards, and as long as you're playing at least 20 waves or 30 waves on at least challenge difficulty level, you will be getting level 39 or 40 rewards, and as long as you're at least level 38. That's great. That means you're not going to get any more crap rewards for doing a hard mission. The experience given out by the waves is higher, as well as the coin reward for doing 20 or 30 waves. It's been increased. That's great. Love that, because it's in terms of time put in versus coin reward, it was pretty low. The boosted coin reward for the mission, this is important, Elite Meet in Crete, has been moved from 300 coin to 5,000 coin. Now that is an enormous increase of, I mean, it's like a 2,000% increase. It's awesome, almost. The reason is because it's the hardest mission in the game. You have to do it co-op, and it's just extraordinarily difficult, even in co-op. So I'm glad that they moved it up to 5,000 coin, because it is worth 5,000 coin, and 5,000 coin will get you some decent stuff. Restarting quests will no longer cause display issues. Thank you. Reward display issues, that is. Another thing, Sparta was changed. Sparta is one of the... You have Sparta even if you don't have a booster pack, but I think you need to have a premium, I'm not sure. They changed the PvP matchup system so that it's more based off of level than connection now. That's great, because people were finding level 17s and level 9s going up against level 40s, which, I mean, unless level 40 is asleep at the wheel, there's nothing that the level 9 or 17 can do. So they adjusted that. That's great. And they added a new shop to Sparta. It's called Joe's Jeopardorium, selling random treasure chests for Sparta points. That's great, because Sparta points are used for buying gear from Sparta, but, people don't always want to do that. People sometimes are happy with the gear they have, and they want to feel like the Sparta points are useful for something. So you can random treasure chests now, and random always makes people happy. The Sparta point PvP reward system and costs of store-bought items have been adjusted. I actually don't... I can't get online for a few hours because the Age of Empires system is down for a few hours while they adjust things and while they get this patch set up. So I don't know if the costs were increased or the rewards were increased. I would guess probably decreased and the rewards were increased. So anyway, we'll see, and let's hope that works out well. The PvP map Black Forest no longer spawns people in the middle of a giant forest with no way to escape. That's very considerate. Most of the other updates are bug fixes, and also they are bug fixes and small kind of peripheral things that people asked to be changed. A big one is the gear hall can now be accessed from anywhere. Those of you who play this will know that it's really annoying when you have to go back to your main city to even look at the gear your units are using, much less apply new gear. You can now do that anywhere, and it's not a big deal, and it's faster, it's more efficient. That's a really smart thing. A few things regarding trade: they've added recipe and crafting or they've added the word recipe and blueprint in front of things that are recipes or blueprints. So that way you don't have to look at the name and go, I think that's a blueprint, or I think that's a recipe. It just says now. That's helpful. You can return to your capital city from the escape menu. You used to have to go to the quest menu, then click on the name of your city, and then click go to city. A few other little small things. Apparently cows are now non-solid. I don't know what that means. I read that earlier. I would assume that means they no longer have a, they no longer block movement. They don't have a collision thing. So, a big quest thing that had pissed a lot of people off was quests not registering units being killed have been fixed. There were a couple quests that I did that took me 30, 40 minutes, and then you're supposed to kill two specific guys, and you kill them both, and it only says you killed one. You're like, God damn it! That's a pain in the ass. a whole bunch of quests have small fixes that people would show up and go, oh no, blah blah blah. That's really helpful. The AI villagers will no longer chase your units until the end of time, as it says. Wise choice, Microsoft and gas-powered games. Wise choice. Oftentimes, enemy villagers would just, like, if you ran into their base, all the villagers would attack you. Even if you only had a few dudes, they'd all just chase you until they all died. It was silly. There was some movement changes amongst your own villagers. They'll drop off resources when switching tasks. If a drop site is nearby their new work area, that's great. That means they don't waste stuff. A few other small things. One funny thing that they did do is they changed the way on the minimap berry bushes, animals, huntable animals, and enemies show up. Because usually enemies would show up as red. Animals would show up as dark red, and berry bushes would show up as green spots with red in them. And it was a little confusing, so they changed it. And I think that's great. There's more green on the berry bushes. The animals are brown, and enemies are red. Boom. There you go. So anyway, that's it. I mean, I think these are great changes. One thing, this is aoeo.heavengames.com. This is a great place for Age of Empires online information, as well as, data and statistics and stuff. They ask a poll, what update are you most looking forward to? Auction House, Celtic Civilization, Crete rewards improvements, co-op improvements, legendary mode and /gear, Persian Civilization, PvP improvements, and Skirmish Hall. Well, PvP improvements happened. There are more to come. According to this, they still do not have party capability. I want to be able to pick a friend from my friends list and have them be on my side in a 2v2. You can't do that yet. This is the 21st century. We should be able to do that. Other than that, I am looking forward to an auction house and the new civilizations, because the auction house would be really cool for you to be able to you get a lot of gear. And the trade window is kind of interesting, but it's a little shisty. The trade ticker. So an auction house where you could just put an item out there and have people bid on it would be awesome. Like eBay. I mean, that'd be really cool. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm going to go, when I can, I'm going to go play Defense of Crete, because apparently it yields a lot better rewards now, and maybe see if I can't find somebody to play Elite Meet and Crete with me, because I haven't beat that yet, and I really want to. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys.